Hey guys, how's it going today? Welcome to a brand new series of a game called Hell Architect. Now, this game, I just want to give a disclaimer for this game because this game is it can be pretty disturbing. So if you're not really into disturbing things or gory things, it's not too gory, but there's a little bit of blood and stuff. If you're not into that stuff, maybe skip this series. It's probably not going to be the best for you. But with that being said, I already have played close to 2 hours of this game, just so that way I can learn the controls, and also it became available like at a very strange time when I couldn't really record, and so I really wanted to play it as soon as possible because I have been waiting for this game for a really long time, and it's now out. So what this game is kind of it's a lot like Oxygen Not Included, so you can kind of think about it in that sense. I'm also going to go ahead and turn this volume. Yeah, I guess I'll just turn the volume down entirely, just because it's a little loud. All right, and we'll go and save that. All right, so let's go ahead and start a new sandbox, and we're just going to go do Hell difficulty, which is, you know, kind of, I guess, the more normal difficulty. But yeah, so this game, we deal... Okay, sandbox, yes. Okay, so, as you can see, we have 4 people right here. In this game, these guys are called sinners, and that's just because we're in hell and they've sinned. Now, this map is procedurally generated, so each time you play, it's going to be slightly different. There are a few things that is too bad about this game, and that is that there's no obstructions in this environment. So there's really nothing telling you that you have to build your area in a certain way. And so that would be kind of an interesting kind of twist on this game, is if that was the case. But there is nothing of the sorts. And so at the very beginning, I'm just going to go ahead and get... Actually, we can't build that yet. We do have to do some digging first. So we're just going to go ahead and dig straight down, because that's always the best idea, right? And then once we get some dirt, so these are also our resources up here. So we have metal, dirt, coal, and blue crystals. Then on this side, we have green crystals. We have food, which we can also expand. So you can see that there's smelly gloop, simple meal, tasty meal, divine meal, so forth. And then drink, dirty water, energy drink, root beer, vodka, and coffee. And ingredients, we have excrements, meat, potatoes, roots, mushrooms, coffee beans, and steak. We're going to be going into all of that pretty soon, as we're going to be expanding our base and making things that our sinners need to survive. So there is a sense of survival in this game. So each of these sinners, they do require certain things. So as you can see, sanity, this is food, this is water, sleep, and restroom. So having to go pee or poop, so forth. All right, let's go ahead and continue building these ladders. Hopefully we can actually reach the bottom. It doesn't look like we'll be able to. That's okay, we'll just go ahead and start digging out this way. And so this game's a little bit slow, but you can speed it up. And so it helps quite a bit. And we should be able to go ahead and get this ladder now. There we go. Now we can't mine these green crystals quite yet. We need a few things before we do that. So they'll just be right there. So the first thing I'm going to worry about is food. And then the second thing that we're going to have to worry about is drink. And the very first drink production that we get is basically not great. It's basically this dirty water that gets transferred into this bucket. And it basically takes these excrements, puts it in the water squeezer. That squeezes all the water from the excrements. And then that dirty water basically goes into the metal bucket. So not exactly ideal, but it's okay. Alright, so I can't remember if these are 2 high or 1 high. They are 2 high. So let's go ahead and make this. So this is just going to act as a floor, basically. And we'll go ahead and put one there. And it would be nice if these guys moved, so let's go ahead and dig underneath them. And we're going to get another sinner. We basically get a sinner every 10 minutes. And as far as I've seen, there's no way to decrease that amount of time. I kind of wish there was, but it doesn't seem like there is. Alright, let's go ahead and place these. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and build one of these farms right here. And actually, let's, just so that way we get this a little bit straight, we're going to do 2 of these. So right there, for right now at least. And then we're going to go ahead and get this right here, and there, and there. So that works out well. And then we do have to employ a certain, a sinner there, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and start digging out this way. And I also want to go ahead and build these floors. The reason I'm building the floors at first is because when you put things down, so if you put this down, for instance, and this is a dirt block, you can't actually mine that dirt block without getting rid of whatever is on top of it, which does make sense, but it's just a little unfortunate as far as management goes, to just clean stuff up and make it look good. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to have this area be the food. So we're going to get the trough. Ah, yes, these sinners, they just get a trough. That's all they need. And then we'll go ahead and build everything that we need for the drink as well. So we're going to need the simple latrine, yeah, whatever it's called. And we're just going to plop this right here. And then we're going to get the water squeezer right next to it. And that'll be fantastic. Now, something that it does make this game a lot simpler than Oxygen Not Included is that materials basically magically teleport to wherever you need them. So whenever these farms, basically nobody actually needs to ever go to these farms. This meat that is producing just automatically goes into our storage, and we can just go ahead and use it right away. So that's really useful, and it makes the game a little bit easier than Oxygen Not Included. Well, it makes it quite a bit easier than Oxygen Not Included. But the needs of the sinners do really quite get pretty annoying eventually. Okay, so this person needs to sleep, Christopher. So this little lad right here. And so let's go ahead and get some beds. So what we're going to do for beds is we're going to get the ladder to go up this way, and then we will create this platform right up here. And unfortunately there is going to be a crystal right there, so we can't actually make a bed. I don't think we can make a bed there, but we can make a bed back this way. And so let's go ahead and dig this out. And we will go ahead and... So right now, all we have is a cardboard structure. It provides breathability while you sleep. Fantastic. Oh, we can actually place this right here. So let's go ahead and place that one there. We'll place that there, and we'll place... Well, we can't place it there because there's no floor. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. And we can see that somebody's already asleep in there. So, well done. Alright, we need somebody to go ahead and start using this. So that way we can start making turning things into sort of drinkable water. Not exactly the best water that you want to consume. But let's go ahead and get the metal bucket. And we'll just place it right there. Now we do have to worry about lighting too. So I'm going to go ahead and place... I think it's in basics. No, it is not. It must be in decoration. Yes. And we need some stone. Or metal. Alright. So I also just realized I made a mistake. I didn't make floors below this one. So that means that we aren't able to do that until we destroy them. Let's just go ahead making floors right now where we can. And then we will go ahead and start digging underneath here. And we'll go ahead just for 2 as well again. And we also are going to need the research and crystal refinery. So as you can see, this requires suffering and essence. Now, essence is going to be something that we get a little bit later because it involves sacrificing one of your sinners. And that basically makes it so that you lose a worker. And that's not really great at the very start. So I recommend not doing that. But we can go ahead and start with our torturing devices. And so we have the Iron Maiden and the Bath of Kings currently. Everything else needs to be researched. But there is a lot of different things we can do here to extract as much suffering as we possibly can. So let's... I am currently waiting on metal though. So let's go ahead and... Actually, I think... I can't remember if the Iron Maiden is 3 or 2 high. But I can't even build it. So that's unfortunate. We'll say that's 3 high, just to be safe. So we'll go ahead and mine out that, and go ahead and... I'm still getting very used to... I'm trying to get used to the little quick things. But it's a little finicky. Okay, so we currently have no resources for food. I think it's because our cook is resting. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and employ another cook as well. All right, and we already are speeding up time, so it's good. And we can also look at these, basically see how fast they're producing this meat. So as you can see, they're converting dirt into this thing. Which I did not know that's what they were doing. So that's interesting. Is it actively taking away from our dirt? It must be, right? Yeah, it most definitely is. So that's a little unfortunate. So these things basically eat your primary resource, which is a little annoying. To turn it into meat. But that's okay. So yeah, we can look at this though and see that it's producing about 2 every 30 seconds. And same with this one, and same with this one. So we're making about 6 every 30 seconds, so 12 every minute. And with one of these, they turn 4 of them into 10 food. Well, edible, somewhat edible food. Every 20 seconds. So... the math doesn't quite work out in its favor, but it's pretty close. In fact, I guess one of these works out perfectly, but that's okay. We don't need to worry about it. Okay, so chances are we'll probably have enough resources for the Iron Maiden now. And nope, we still do not have enough metal. Okay, I think our sinners are just dodging all of the metal as possible. Yeah, I guess this area is just basically coal. Well, we have some metal right here. Let's go ahead and get that. The other thing is too is that all of these sinners also have stats and skills, and so as you can see, cooking is really low on Christopher here, but constructing and digging is super high, so that's really good. So that just basically makes him faster at doing things, and then brewing is somewhat decent. But basically, when they are doing certain things, they will eventually get better at it. So as you can see, in this case, Ben is doing some cooking, so he should actually be increasing that. I don't know why maybe it's just because it's taking so long. Not entirely certain. But I was envisioning that the blue that shows when they're doing things like this, that just means that they're kind of halfway, or like they're making progress towards upgrading. But maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so let's go ahead and finally get our first Iron Maiden. And it is due. Okay, that's unfortunate. So that's going to look a little silly. You know what, we'll still place it right here, because then we can place like lights or something on the lines of that above it. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and get some torches as well, just to try to light up the place. Because apparently that's pretty important. But I don't know. Kind of strange. Also, I don't know why I can't place this here. Guess we can place it up here. That's just kind of weird. So we can look at the lighting as well. So as you can see, lighting is semi-decent. Not really the best, but it's okay. And we also have decorations. Really nothing that we've made so far, but this does count as a big decoration, so that's kind of nice. And then legends and devils or something else, we'll get those eventually at some point. But alright, so everybody's kind of doing their own things right now. Let's go ahead and get somebody into the Iron Maiden. Alright, Christopher is going down into the Iron Maiden. There we go. Grinding him up for some suffering. And we got 2 suffering. Nice. So the other thing is too is that each one of these sinners has their own traits. So this one is cold. So it's actually not too useful in the Iron Maiden. But basically these traits control like what sort of torture is going to be the best for that sinner. And in this case, for the Iron Maiden traits is blood. So if Christopher was blood, had the trait of blood, then that just means that the amount of suffering would be increased by 100% or so. Something along the lines of that. And apparently they can't reach this light. Huh. Alright, we'll just go. Wait, how to get... Well, I guess we'll just cancel that. I guess I have to be right next to it. So that's a little unfortunate. Alright, what is your needs? Why are you... Okay. He needed water, and he also needs to go to the bathroom. Okay. So one thing that's kind of weird about tying drink to excrements is that if you're really thirsty and you need something, you're going to have to go poo before you drink, potentially. It's a very interesting thing. I also can't figure out if there's a sort of a endless cycle, or if it does slowly wind down, or if it speeds up even. I'm not really too sure. All right, so we've got some people in critical states here. Luke just needs to go to the bathroom, so that's fine. That gives us some more excrements, and Ben needs to also go to the bathroom. So it might be a good idea to make another outhouse. There we go. And then I think we will have everything sorted out. I'd say that we're doing pretty well. So the other thing is too, is that for these specials, the crystal refinery and the research stones, these sort of things need to basically be acquired at the same time. Otherwise, one or the other is going to basically be useless. I guess you can start mining crystals before the research stone, but you basically use these crystals for research. So if you get the research before the crystal refinery, then that's big useless. So definitely don't do that. So I will not be doing that. But yeah. Alright, I think we should probably get another Iron Maiden here. So let's go ahead and do so. And then we'll also get a boiling oil. Actually, let's see if we should get the boiling oil before that. We actually have 2 people that have the blood trait. So why did they not get... That's annoying. Also, this also shows you what sin they did as well. So greed and pride, greed, wrath, sloth, and gluttony. So, yep, there are the sins that our people did, I guess. And alright, so I'm not really too sure why this person got selected for the Iron Maiden when he doesn't even have the blood trait. So let's see, Christopher, nope. Let's see here. Who has the blood trait? Okay. Ah, you do. Okay, so we'll drag you and put you in there. Fantastic. Okay, also, I'm going to go ahead and, just because this is going to cause me some issues, we still need metal. Okay, so we really need metal pretty badly. All right, let's go ahead and... Can't really go up because of this crystal, so I guess we'll go down. And then I think we're just going to start digging away all of this. We can't mine this crystal yet, but that's okay. This is also the blue crystal, not the green crystal. We basically have to, I mean, you'll see. I guess, yeah. When we get to it, I'll mention it, but... Okay, we're close to the suffering that we need. So this should be... Yeah, +4 suffering now. Now we're causing suffrage. Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and build... Nope, we still can't. Never mind. We still need more metal. Okay, so we have 116 suffering now. So that's actually going to be enough for the crystal refinery. Now, we do need essence, though, and we also still need metal. So we'll still be patient on that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the time to ultra fast, just so that way these guys can get this all done, and hopefully we can actually have some resources. Alrighty, Luke, when are you going to wake up? So that way you can, go to the bathroom. At least your sanity's going back up. Alright, so we have quite a bit of suffering now. Let's go ahead and fix this monstrosity that I've caused. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and place that one there, and we'll go ahead and deconstruct both of these. And wait for that to be done. And then place... Nope, 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 shoot. Shoot, cancel, cancel. There we go. Floors, not ladders. Then when this is done, we'll go ahead and place those bathrooms back. Well, the bathroom and this thing. Okay. There we go. Alright, so right now we have 8 sinners, so we actually have quite a few. Let's go ahead and see if we can make the Iron Maiden. I don't think so. Nope. We could do the boiling oil, but I don't think anybody has the fire. Oh, we have one person, Luke. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the... should we make that on a different floor? I kind of think we should. Alright, so let's go ahead and make it right here. Alright, so let's get that started. Alright, and then the boiling oil. I really want to get this blue crystal out of the way, though. That's gonna really annoy me. Alright, let's see. What shall we do? Alright, so let's go ahead and get a sinner here. Lizzie, is she the one? Nope, she is not. Okay, we don't want Lizzie then. Who is it that we want? We want Luke. Ah, yes, Luke. Luke, buddy. Come with me. We'll just give this to, is this Eve? No, Lizzie. There we go. There we go, Luke. It's your cross. Okay, Christopher. What is going on with you? Okay, so you're eating. You need to do, some other things, though, buddy. You really need to go to the bathroom and sleep. So we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully his sanity increases as well. Okay, there we go. I think we're... Yeah, nice. Okay. So sanity is basically the overall wellness of the sinner. Okay, so I think now is probably going to be a good time to get the essence. So for that, we basically just have to right-click a player or a sinner, and we have got a couple of options here. We got eye gouging, electrocution, impaling, infestation, and incineration. So I'm just going to go ahead and do eye gouging for the first one. So here we go. And nice. Fantastic. Yeah, you gouged. Nice. So we got 83 essence from that. And so we can go ahead and get the research and the crystal refinery. Actually, we still need metal. Dang it. Metal is a massive issue. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and get those things in the next episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you guys liked this episode, hit that like button. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything of the sorts, please leave them in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys are brand new to the channel and you guys like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.